How?
It's driving a lemon. It's not even a tractor. It's worse.
If you're not going to give it to me, I'm going to snatch it from you, which obviously leads to some terrible moments.
Not just this season. In the history of F1.
Like, when was the last time two Astons were in the top 10?
What's up, rookie?
Welcome back to what we like to call the Depression Corner, aka the Ferrari fan corner.
What did we witness?
How did Leclerc start P1 and not even end up on the podium?
I don't know.
That was terrible. I really thought this was some birthday miracle by God himself that Leclerc got pole.
I think that was it.
And there's not even any points for pole.
There's nothing.
Yeah, that was horrible. Just on chugging coffee at night, that's how horrible it was. Yeah.
What the fuck did we witness? How do you screw up a perfect half race? And then towards the end, you kind of just
lose it.
How? How do you mess that up?
The thing for me is Leclerc literally said on the radio that I'll be surprised if we end up on the podium when he was P3.
Yeah.
And that time Russell was not quite far, but a few seconds behind him.
You're 6 seconds behind him at the time.
And he said, I'll be surprised if we end up on the podium. And guess what, guys? We didn't end up on the podium. And I do not understand how an experienced team like Ferrari can fall for McLaren being like, pit to overtake Leclerc.
I mean, okay, even if they would have undercut it, there was a very strong chance that they would have still landed up where they did. Maybe with Piastri on top over Norris, but they would have still landed up where they are.
I still think him going into pits at that point was a bad call. He was literally leading the race. There was no at least any radio message to signify any kind of distress or that he needed to, pit.
Nothing at all.
They just pitted him for, it has to be a 2 pit stop race, so let's just pit you now and undercut. But you don't need to undercut when you're leading. And now you need to fall for McLaren. Radio games.
Just so silly. He could have kept it. Lando did a 1-stop. He could have very easily kept a 1-stop going.
Lando. I mean, I'm happy for Lando.
I'm not.
I'm happy for Lando because, ultimately, yes, you're a Hamilton fan, I'm a Leclerc fan, but the more that Norris and Oscar compete, the more exciting the second half of the season is going to be.
Okay, I give you that.
Yeah.
We can't take that away from the world of it all. As much as I am a Hamilton fan, we're not going to talk about him today. There is genuinely nothing to speak about.
We have to talk about his post-quali interview. You
mean his catharsis on camera?
Yeah, his catharsis, his literal depression that I feel like he needs help for. I don't know what's happening here.
I feel like Norris kind of passed on his
nerves to him. The Hamilton and Rondo Norris are kind of similar in that sense. When they're not doing well, they act like, they are sitting at P20, which is not the case. But Hamilton coming and saying one car is on pole, evidently the car is not the problem, I'm the problem, they should change their driver. These are huge statements. How are you casually just throwing this around and getting P12, bro?
I think it's more so, forget casually saying it, he's always been the kind of driver who would say things like this casually, but you need to hold your nerve. You're a 7-time world champion. What the fuck are you doing giving up so early?
Yeah. And it's just, I mean, even if you don't fully mean it, it kind of shows in body language, right? I genuinely believe if you're already in the mindset of, oh, I'm a loser, oh, I'm losing, which we also kind of saw with Leclerc today, the minute you're playing on the back foot, things happen that, you just can't fight as hard then. I feel like, yes, he did fight Russell, but he already felt like he was it was gone from him before Russell even caught up to him.
So are you trying to say that it's more of a mindset thing at this point?
It's always a mindset thing. I mean, of course, there's talent, your car, a little bit of luck.
Mm-hmm.
But mindset, one of the reasons I really like Verstappen now, one of the things I like about Verstappen. Let's rephrase this. One of the things I like about Verstappen is his mindset. He has such a I don't give a fuck attitude. against the press, against his teammates.
I feel like, there's like this very famous quote from the show called Ted Lasso where he goes like, you gotta be a goldfish, you have a 10-second memory. That's max. He'll have a 10-second memory about a race and then move on.
Yeah, that's true.
He wouldn't think about it too much.
That's true. And even during the race, there is this very famous clip. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on in that clip. But it's like Perez is in this line coming out of the pits.
Okay.
And he's radioing, and he's like, the radio message is something like, oh, I wish I could overtake them, but obviously I can't. And Verstappen just goes from the side. Like, he's just cut all the cars and he's just gone. And everyone is just like, whoa, what the hell? But that's the Max mentality, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you're not going to give it to me, I'm going to snatch it from you, which obviously leads to some terrible moments, like absolutely terrible moments. But it's also like it's like a mentality you can root for. How do you root for they should replace me, I'm not good enough mentality? Like, how do you root for that?
I don't know. I'm struggling myself right now. I'm really struggling. Like, the only nice thing that came out of it was how Vassar stood up to the chance and like kind of spoke out about it and like tried to calm him down, even in the media. But at the end of the day, it's like he's just trying to put out fires.
Yeah, I am literally waiting to hear what was wrong with the car today.
Nothing.
I'm sure there's going to be some Ferrari press release about it.
I mean, there is nothing to be said here. They fucked up the strategy for Leclerc. Hamilton's race was fucked from the start when he came out on hard tires thinking that was the right time to do it. Track evolution proved yesterday itself that it is not the case. Why would you do it?
Yeah, he could have done what Lando did, which was go long on the
mediums first and then take on the hards. Yeah. And Lando even fought on them. Lando even fought on those tires and then came out on P1. So it was doable, I guess.
See, the McLarens they are on a league of their own right now. Like, legit, what was the time difference between them and Russell? Like 30 seconds by the end of it. Like, Piastri crossed and then it's like, कहाँ है Russell? कहाँ बेटा Russell, तुम रास्ता भूल तो नहीं गए?
Russell even took a pit stop at that point though.
Huh?
Yeah, Russell took a pit stop in the middle and has then come up a little bit as much as he did. Russell got fastest lap also.
Why? There's no point for it. Why did he go for fastest lap? And why did he just take a pit like to chill?
No, he did it while he was supposed to take a second pit. He had a massive gap when he did so.
Oh, like that. Okay, I understand. I thought you meant towards the end of the race that I missed that he took a pit or something. I was like, what?
Was he take a random pit stop?
Yeah, like, I need some like chilling time. Let me take a pit. No. But yeah, there was a massive gap. So the gap between the McLarens and Russell was like 20 seconds. Yeah. And between Russell and Leclerc by the end was like 10 seconds. Yeah. Leclerc to Alonso was another 20 seconds. Massive. And this race was the closest qualifier that has been this season.
Not just this season. In the history of F1.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
The top 10 were under a second's difference. Like, they were all within the time frame of 1 second.
And then for the race to end like this, that's crazy.
You should see the qualifying times. I was just like...
I know, I did see it. I remember like it being crazy. I just thought it was like for this season, not for the...
Oh, no. It was the entirety of F1. This is the closest it's ever been.
Wow, that's amazing.
Speaking of pit stops, by the way, they took the fastest pit stop of the season 2 from us, by the way.
Yeah, McLaren 1.9.
For both drivers.
Okay, you know what? I'm not even complaining. Let Ferrari just do good and that pit stops. So that's the only thing they're cracking right now. If they're getting 2-second pit stops, I'm not complaining. Who cares about fastest pit stop until it's fast enough? No Verstappen situation is needed.
No 4-second pit stops needed out here.
My God, how did Verstappen not blow a damn lid that day?
I don't know. Like, he's just like at this point, listen, let's get this car right. Please.
And let's get the season over with, is what I feel like.
You think he's crying for the season to get over?
Max? I mean, at this point, the championships have gone out of hand.
It's out of his hand.
He's driving like a freaking tractor. Why would he want to be in this car anymore?
It's driving a lemon. It's not even a tractor. It's worse.
He wants to be spending time with his daughter, aka sim racing. So he'll be happy that we are upon the summer break now.
Yeah. A month clean.
Do you
Do
think
your
we're
thing.
gonna see Franz Herman emerge?
I don't know. I would hope so, though.
That'd be fun. Watching some.
Has he? He's not signed with Red Bull for another year.
Huh?
He's just said he's committed verbally to taking on Red Bull, but it would be very max if he just says,
Bye bye. I'm going to GT3.
I'll go do GT3 and come back to you guys do your thing
My
for a year.
God, that would shake up the world of F1 and like fully. And hello, Russell, 30 mil for Russell.
Multi-year too.
Multi-year. This Leclerc has really started a trend of multi-year contract.
I
Fred
don't even
Vasseur,
understand
Russell, सबको multi-year.
I did tell you he'd be going. He'll swing big now, though.
Yeah.
Like,
But what is his jump? Like he was at 20, now he's at 30, which I think he deserves. Huh? Like 32 as a lead driver of Mercedes, you deserve only.
yeah, but even getting the multi-year contract along with it.
Yeah,
it's a
multi-year
big
contract.
deal.
I don't know what it means, but I'm sure. See,
He's
okay,
got a multi-year minimum of two plus one at least.
I feel though these multi-year contracts are set well and good. Okay, but if tomorrow Max comes and tells Toto, I miss you, Toto will pay and he'll chuck Russell out. I'm sure there's always an exit clause.
Yeah, but Russell needs to underperform for that exit clause to get like.
No, I'm sure there is not even exit clauses in. I'm sure there is some loophole or the other always. Like.
It'll just be so sad, dude, that we'll see Russell becoming second driver, Antonelli becoming reserve driver.
Yeah, I always hope that if the Mercedes switch up happens, I hope they release Antonelli. They don't keep him as reserve because that is like a worse way to. For me, like genuinely, I feel like if you're out there driving, even if it's for an inferior team, it's better than just sitting on the sidelines and like just I don't know. After having driven, then to sit on the sidelines is quite sad.
Yeah, I agree. The funny thing is that the timing is going to be so bad that there'll be no spot left for him.
This year, I don't think anything is going to happen. Very honestly, I think whatever will happen 26 once people know how the 26 new cars are. And if Max is not feeling the Red Bull love and he's still feeling the Toto love.
Red Bull love is gone. The Red Bull love Max knew is gone. He's around a whole new set of people now, and a new car also.
So very interesting podcast episode I heard of in by Jake, like the Jake and Fab's pit stop. They got this guy on. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting his name, but he's been kind of a mysterious figure in the Ferrari team for ages, and he was the guy who signed on Leclerc to Ferrari, and he has been there since Schumacher and. Kimi time and all of that. And he said a very interesting thing, which is that every F1 driver should ask themselves if they took their whole team to the 20th floor of the terrace and they said jump, the driver said jump, how many team members would jump? And he said, I can tell you for a fact that if Michael Schumacher took us all to the 20th floor, we would all jump. That's how much loyalty he got from the team and earned from the team. I just wonder if Max told them to jump with the jump. I don't think any. Like, I don't know who's left to jump for him.
Yeah. I wouldn't know either at this point. There's nobody there waiting to be on his team except for his dad.
He would push Max first.
Like, tu jump kar, main aa raha hu peeche se.
मैं तेरे को पैराशूट बना के. Dude, you have to watch the Stick because there's a series, guys, on Apple called Stick. And let's just say I saw Max and Joska relationship
come out there.
Yeah. It has been portrayed on Apple TV. Yeah.
I need to watch this.
I fully got that vibe while watching. But yeah, that was a very interesting interview for me because I feel like very few drivers on this grid, obviously sitting from a third person perspective, I'd feel like, oh, they must have the team quality. Like, obviously, Leclerc, I feel like does. Hamilton, I don't know yet. Like, I'm sure, I don't know.
It's a new team. It's hard for it to build up so fast. You need time for it.
But again, Russell also, I don't know if in Mercedes has that kind of loyalty. Probably not.
Yeah.
Red Bull, Max, who knows?
But see, okay, now you need to realize how long Schumacher was at Ferrari for.
No, but he didn't say at the end of his career. He
said it in general.
Yeah, like the thing is, like Michael was like such a charismatic person. He was apparently very generous to the
Hmm.
people, and the way he like just rallied the team together. Do you see any of this anywhere on the track?
No, no, not really.
Obviously, you saw this with Hamilton and Mercedes, yes, because of
Loads
time
at
and
that time, yeah.
everything, yeah. But yeah,
Current track, no, I don't see it
like
much.
I see it most in the McLaren family because like Zach Brown like loves Lando,
Like a
and
son, we saw.
yeah, and Andrea Stella loves Oscar
Yeah.
Piastri. And I feel like because they're these two young drivers who are
Mhm.
winning so much, I'm sure the engineers are all also very happy and things. So maybe, but in the other teams, I'm like,
Who?
who gives a flying F?
Toto for Kimi.
Toto for Kimi, yeah, maybe. But with all that Max rumors that were flying and Kimi being benched and maybe going to Alpine,
But Kimi's this little Spider-Man. He's not going anywhere.
that's true. Hopefully not. But he's also not having a good time, yeah. Like none of the best performing rookie right now bought a letter. I am so happy.
Finally, we're
He was
seeing that
P6.
performance. He did a banging job today.
P6 or P7?
P6, he held Max.
That's exciting. Like, I mean, Audi, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what the stick team is doing,
Mhm.
but it is working. It is really working. Bortoletto is doing well. Hulkenberg got that insane P3.
Yeah.
Newey is working his magic because the Aston Martins are flying suddenly.
They are. I don't know where that came from. I
They are
have
flying.
no idea where that qualifying came from. Honestly.
It is from. Have you seen that clip of Newey examining the McLarens? He's
Yeah,
just
it's
like
one of those.
standing and he's like,
I
and
see
next
what
thing
you
you
did
know, in
there.
a week or two, the Astons are flying. Yeah.
It's just that was mad qualifying pace. Race pace, I didn't see it as much. Alonso held his own though.
Yeah, Alonso did well. Stroll also in the top 10. Yeah, like when was the last time two Astons were in the top 10?
The last time Stroll was in the top 10. Actually, yeah, when was the
Yeah,
last
अभी
time
तो
two of these guys
yeah,
were in
और
the
अभी
top
तो
10?
रेन रेस में आया वो top 10
Yeah.
में.
Shit.
um,
याद नहीं आता है.
but both of them is quite insane. At one point, Alonso for 2 seconds or something was almost gunning for the podium. I was losing my shit. I was like, oh my god,
Finally.
imagine. Yeah.
Would have been a long time coming for him, but नहीं यार उतना भी जल्दी नहीं था
But
गाड़ी.
if they can continue this progression of good work,
I don't know. I genuinely don't think that this was one of those things that's gonna keep happening. We may see it sprinkled over the the leftover of the season also.
fair.
But it won't be so
I just
punchy.
feel because it's newy over there, like if it's getting better, the car, if like he's working on the 26 car, figuring things out, and also trying to maybe enhance.
Yeah, of course.
I think next year Aston's going to be dominant. If they're already, if the next few races go good for them,
Yeah.
I think it'll be someone to watch out for next year.
Yeah.
And I'll be excited to see who they have. Like, is it going to be Alonso and Stroll? I refuse to believe. They have spent so much money on getting the best freaking car designer in this era, and they're going to give the car to one has-been and one Stroll. I'm sorry, what?
Okay then. So, like, wow.
It's just a waste of money. Like that's what I feel. Like if you had to keep this lineup only.
See, I don't know who they can go for. Like they had time to go for Checo, they didn't. They had time to go for Sainz, they couldn't.
But I'm sure there'll be shakeups. You wait.
Who has contracts getting over is the real question. Otherwise, they need to buy out, which is quite expensive for teams to do also.
Aston, hello, you know what happened with Aston in this last week, don't you?
Yeah, they made a lot of money.
They made a lot of money. You want to tell them why if they don't know?
Honestly, let's save it. Because there's too many facts there and too many numbers.
So, are we going to have an Aston episode? Because we don't have a race coming up next week. We don't have our Wednesday, Thursday episode.
I'm sure we'll have something in the middle.
We will. If y'all have any ideas, or if y'all watched till this point of the video, please drop us some ideas.
Yeah, or follow us on our stories. You might just see something.
Yeah, true, true, true. We need to post about our Hungarian food. I just remember. We'll be posting about it. We found Hungarian food in Bombay, guys. You search for anything, you can get it, except a Ferrari P1. On that note,
See you guys.
bye.
I'm going to go back to bed.